Hey guys, what's up? This is Let's Ride USA, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change brake pads on a drum brake system. So the first step you want to do is you want to put your dirt bike up on a stand just enough so that the rear wheel can slide freely. So the next step is you're going to want to remove your rear wheel. You're going to start by loosening up this axle nut right here. Now we're just going to take this off, and now we just got to push the axle through the wheel. Just going to want to take a hammer and slowly push it through. So if the axle is not properly greased, it'll sometimes get stuck and be hard to push through, which is the case here. So you just want to push it in as far as it can go, and then take something like a screwdriver, put that right there, and just help knock that through. And there we go. So the next step is you're going to want to loosen this nut all the way, which is going to remove the drum brake system from the wheel, and you'll be able to take the wheel off. Probably actually would be a good idea to do this before you remove the axle, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so then once you remove this bolt, just want to take the chain off, and when you take the chain off, the rear wheel should slide back, which will disconnect the drum brake from this piece right here, and then it'll look something like that, and then all you do is just pull out the drum brake system. Okay, so now we're going to want to remove the brake pads from the drum brake system, and essentially there's just these two springs which hold the brake pads together. So what you want to do is you just want to take the brake pads, kind of pull them and stretch them out, and they'll come out just like that. So these are the old brake pads. You can just remove the springs off of. Sometimes the springs can be a little difficult to get off, and you just take a pair of pliers and just so now we have removed the old brake pads and the spring. So now we can put in the new brake pads. Yeah, those look a lot better than those old ones. It's also a good idea just to kind of clean out the inside of the drum brake, as it gets pretty dirty and not too nice. Yeah, see, look at all that. So it's a good idea just kind of wipe it down with a rag or whatever, just to get it a little bit cleaner before you put in the new brake pads. So now we can put in the new brake pads into the drum brake just by connecting the springs. There's one. Just get the other spring in there too. Okay, so once you got springs onto the brake pads, just slide it on into the placement. It takes just a little bit of effort to get them on. You want to make sure that they're seated right. As you can see, this one is not. So you got to make sure that they are aligned, and then there they are. Check both sides, make sure everything's even. They appear to be. seat it nice and good. So now we just gotta go put this back into the bike. So now when putting the drum brake back into the wheel, if this lever is pulled back, it's going to be pulling the brake pads outward, which will result in not being able to fit the brake pads, or well, pretty much the whole drum brake system, into the bike. So what you gotta do is you just gotta move this lever up until this piece right here is nice and straight. So now it's good, so we're just gonna put it back into the wheel. So now the next step is just gotta take the wheel, just put it back on the bike, and you're good to go. And you know, just tighten up the this nut right here and get the brakes adjusted, and then you're good to go. So I hope this video helped.